Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I'm here with a day 1 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 16, a special double page hop. Like we have 2-page layout sketches for the entire month. And today for day 1 is a sketch by Lisa Brooks. And her sketch has 4 6x4s and 2 4x4s. Lots of different places to embellish. I am going to document pictures of my daughter at her baby shower. And I actually, where the 6x4s are, split it into 2 3x4s. So I'm using the same space, just extra pictures, because I got lots of pictures from her shower. This was the perfect way, and I'm trying to minimize my layouts for 2024. I am using Discover and Create by Vicki Boutin, and so lots of pretty colors that work for me. So I've got lots of papers, lots of embellishments, quite a few pictures, this great sketch, and an idea. So let's see how this goes. So I've put the sketch in the top left corner for a little while, but because it's a 2-page and this is what you're going to see most of this month, is that it just can't stay there. If it's too small, there's kind of no point in having it there. So I'm going to leave it right now, but when I start working on having both layouts out there, it's just too hard to leave it there because you miss things. So I am lining up my paper to put this strip down. And after I do the first page, I overlay the second page and match up where the second page stripe goes. That way it's going to be pretty much straight across. I mean, like, you can barely tell that there's any difference from one page to the other. So these are my pictures. They are of the gifts that she was given, not all of them, but the majority of like the good pictures that weren't duplicated. Like, she got a lot of diapers, stuff like that. And then so I, like I said, am doing a little bit of double work. So I got quite a few more pictures on here. So I took one sheet of paper from the collection, from the paper pad, split it in half at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4 by 12, and then put those down in the middle, and then used another solid that has wordy bits all over it in yellow, and did that for all of my picture matting. Now on the sketch, it looks like the pictures aren't even matted, or at least, because the pictures on this side over here on the right are 6x4. You can't get 3 pictures that are 6x4 without having a border. So I bordered it with the paper being 6x4 and trimmed my pictures down to 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 so that they would all fit in a 6x4 paper. And then of course the 4x4s I trimmed down to 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 so that they would also be the same height. And then I just took the scraps, whatever scraps I had. Now, I'm sure a lot of people will make it look like they have a long banner, fishtail banner from top to bottom that match. I'm not doing that. I'm literally just alternating and putting whatever I have on here. There's not really any rhyme or reason. I just didn't want any of the same pattern right next to each other. So when all is said and done, it doesn't go all the way to the edge on most of it, except for the top right. And it's not really a pattern, honestly. So, but I'm okay with that. I was looking for it to be a little bit different. I do have that little journaling bit up in the very top left corner, and I think I will write a little note there. I didn't do it on camera because it's already been a very long video. I think it was an hour and a half. Part of that is because I had to go chase dog sitting. I had to go chase the dog for a minute and play with her, and I don't know why I did it in the middle of the video, but and then I got sidetracked watching my show. So really it probably took me about an hour and 15 minutes, but honestly, it's a double page layout, that's not too bad. So I have these 3 white hearts that came with this collection, the Discover and Create, and I want to paint them. So I took a watercolor paintbrush, and I got out Seedless Preserves, Prize Ribbon, and Mustard Seed, which is 3 of the colors that Vicki Boutin says works well with this collection. And those were the 3 colors I was kind of leaning towards the most on here anyway. Obviously the blue and yellow, but I wanted to bring in that purple because one of the embellishments I want to use has a purple butterfly in it that says recording the details. And that's exactly what you do at a baby shower. You write down all the details, as who bought this or who bought that and things like that. So those, that's why I wanted to bring in that purple. So I have those 3 colors, and I use my paintbrush to make those 3 hearts. A little bit different, and when they dry a little bit more, like they're still not completely dry while I'm putting them down. When they dry a little bit more, the purple is going to be a little bit darker, and I may go back in and retouch up the purple so it's a little, because right now it's almost like a pinky purple. But like when I use it in a minute with the stamps, like you can tell that the purple is much more saturated. So then next step, I'm just going to start embellishing. I had already pulled some embellishments out for this layout. I don't normally plan much for layouts, like that's not my thing, but when you're doing a 2-pager, you kind of have to do a little bit of planning. So, just because I wanted to make sure, that it was all going to fit on here, and that I had, like the wordy bits in this collection, like that they were going to work for me. So there's a lot of different wordy bits in here that I pull out. One of a kind, the recording the details, sweet little things, thankful and grateful. And then I'm going to add some other bits and pieces. And then I'm pretty much going to title this All of This Happiness. And I am going to put it where she suggests it, over there on the left layout next to where that stripy heart is. So I am going to put it in that general location. And then I just put other little labels and bits and pieces on here. They don't have, like, other than the 2 clusters on the bottom left and the top right, they don't really have other places for your embellishment clusters. So, that's the good thing about sketches, is you take what you want from them and either, follow it pretty strictly, which I kind of did, and then, or you can go your own way. And I've done that before too. So, and there's nothing wrong with any of that. That's the fun. Sometimes you just need a little push to get started. And the fun thing is, this month, it'll be really cool to see how many people do a 2-page layout and how many people find different ways to either do like just the left side or just the right, or to push it all together into one layout. I know that there are some ladies who do stretch the sketch, and they will either downsize a bigger sketch or make, stretch like a 1-pager into a 2-pager. So it's always fun to see what they do with those. So I can't guarantee that all of my layouts this month will be 2-pagers, because I'm trying to limit my 2024 layouts, and they're already really, really, well, it's a pretty thick stack. And so sometimes I won't have enough pictures. Now, I am definitely going to have enough for like baby things. I've got baby shower, baby name reveal. I have like a big shindig at our school, things like that. And then, like coming up, I'm going to New York City. A week from today, I will be at a Broadway play, and I have a feeling that I will have plenty of pictures from New York City, and only appropriate and allowable pictures from the play, whatever I'm allowed to take, whether it's before, after, or stage door, whatever that means. I'm super, super excited. It's my very first time going to a Broadway play. So whatever I can do with that. So, and then there's this like small little event happening, hopefully in October, where my daughter's going to have a baby. She keeps trying to have him now, and I'm like, no, we need to wait. So hopefully not till October, because then she will be full term. I mean, she's full term really right now. She's almost 35 weeks, but they want her to wait till 37. So that's what we're asking for. So some prayers would be grateful. But anyway, so I have a feeling that I won't have any issues with double page, like enough pictures for a double page spread then. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I messed up the last heart of all the little hearts I stamped. I messed up the last one. It smeared a little. And so I decided to go and kind of make a little double smear heart on all the purple ones so that it doesn't look lonely. And that's how I fixed my mistakes, y'all. I just embraced them. And then went through and added a little puffy in all the little clusters of the stamped hearts. So using those same 3 Distress Oxide colors. And that is it. I did end up putting like a double title in here. One says All the Happiness and the other one says Thankful and Grateful for You. And so because I just really wanted something in that bottom corner. I do love how this turned out. It is a whole lot of fun. I definitely will be adding some journaling and some dates. Probably write some names on underneath each of these, so I know in the future. I know now, obviously, but in the future I'll forget who gave her all these different things. And there will be more pages for the baby shower for sure. I think I've already done at least one. So, but anyway, you'll be seeing more of that. And hopefully by the end of the month, y'all be seeing some babies. My plan's to be here every day. We have, like I said, a double sketch for every day. Can't make any promises since, things are up in the air with this sweet little nugget. And but that's the goal. Hope you all will come back and see me every day. I would love that. There is a playlist, so I hope you'll check that out, and all the other awesome people. Thank you, Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, for getting this together. All the people who created sketches to help us out. Like I said, hope y'all will come back and see me. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. And happy scrapping.